Hello to the three of you. How are you today?
Oh,
Oh, good. How are
how are
you?
you?
I'm great, man. I finished this entire series. I could not stop watching. And I
Yeah.
have to say to all three of you, you are also damn amazing in this. I honestly, Shannon, I don't even know where to start with you because you are playing this character, and rightfully so. She is upset. She is pissed. She wants revenge. Where do you, even with somebody who has a background in comedy, take this and go with it and transform it to this woman? Wow.
Oh, that's such a thoughtful question. Thank you for saying that. It was so much of it was already on the page, which is such a testament to Bill and Karen and our entire writing team. And um, for me, it was about doing my actory stuff, but also preparing physically and,
Sure.
showing up for the boat training, showing up for the gun training, showing up for the combat training, and just trying to make sure that I could be of service in the best way. And that helped me take the focus off of am I doing a good job, and made it about like how can I fit into this larger puzzle and be of service to the people around me, not be the reason the day goes slow or and all that. So for me it was really about just feeling as confident and prepared as possible so that I could show up and be present and be vulnerable, and lean on the people around me too. I'm so grateful for Dylan and Brittany, and yeah, because we formed a really nice bond, and it was nice to have them and link arms with them in that experience.
Right. Let's talk about that, Brittany. I'll go to you next. Yes, the bond, this is a family that is now, it's a maid family, obviously, right? And your character, Lovely, I love the fact that her name is Lovely because it suits her so well. But she rescues her out of the water. Like, who is this girl? Okay, I'm going to take her in. And she trusts her for some reason. Why do you think that these two characters connected so quickly?
I think the thing that makes Lovely even rescue Etta from the ocean is the fact that she has this dream of a tiger in the ocean, and then shortly after she sees Etta, who has this tiger stone around her neck, struggling in the water. And if you know anything about Haitian culture and also like Caribbean culture,
Yeah.
dreams are very important. I'm half Jamaican, and even my own mother has made us leave a Caribbean festival in Toronto, Carabana, because
Best festival ever. Yeah.
exactly, we left a day early because she had a dream that
Wow.
something was going to go wrong the day when we were supposed to leave. And then she literally was like, we've got to go. And so dreams and just like this sort of spiritual connection to somebody. I've also watched my mother be like, my spirit really takes this person. And that's like the language she uses. My spirit tech them.
Yeah.
And that informs how she interacts with this person and how much she like lets them in and this trust that she has. So I think it really is like a spiritual connection, which, might be a message from Lovely's mother. Lovely is trying to figure that out throughout the season.
Yeah.
And even beyond just the spiritual, I think they've been not through the exact same things, but like they both know loss, they know grief.
Yeah.
They both are in these huge life transitions where they need connection, they need community, somebody to lean on. They're the same age, they're both women, they're both figuring it all out together. So I think that's the connective tissue.
For sure. Okay, Dylan, you're amazing as Stanley, and what he goes through this journey from beginning to the end. I was like blown away. I'm not giving anything away because man, really good. But you have your character Stanley is a very special connection with Etta, obviously with Etta. She calms him down. My goodness, his music, everything. Can you talk about your connection and working with Shannon and establishing that? Wow.
My goodness. Okay. Well, let me get my laundry list out. No, I mean, the connection with the three of us in general specifically was so quick and immediate and as organic as you see on screen. And I think specifically with with Stanley and Etta, this is the first time that someone has actually understood him.
Right.
Probably in his life, I think he's constantly being told, oh, stop, or why are you being so rude, or why are you being so this? And I think a person like that gets used to being misunderstood.
For sure.
And when someone just simply understand or asks a question, I think there's curiosity there. And I think curiosity breeds trust as time goes on, when you realize that that curiosity is met with constant affirmation. And so I think that's the connection between Stanley and Etta, why it's so strong in particular.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking to watch, but it's beautiful. I have to say, it's a great relationship. Shannon, I wish I honestly had an hour and a half to talk to you guys. But Shannon, let's just wrap it up with you. You're a Florida girl. You got to shoot in Florida and Miami. I mean, but we see some beautiful parts of Miami, but we really get into the down and gritty. What was that like for you to be able to work in your, in your home state?
It was a dream, and I'm still pinching myself even that I get to talk about it like that even it's evidence that it happened. And for me it was particularly special because I'd have a 5-day work week, and then on the weekends I'd see my parents, and it was one of those things where I was living the dream, and also it didn't come at the expense of being absent, and so I feel like it's so rare to find those two coexist. It feels like you have to pick. And so for this to come along, and for me to have had the ability to connect with people that I was working with and have a family on set at work, and then also on the weekends go see mine, it was like I was just surrounded by love and support the entire time. And I'll just be really quick in saying this, but there was a moment where we were shooting on Fort Lauderdale Beach, and my mom had my location on Find My Friends, and she just showed up and she texted me. She's like, "Hey, look up." And it's like the set was all moving and shaking. I'm sitting in the chair, Brittany's next to me, and I look up and my mom's just like sitting there. She gives me like this tiny wave, and that feels emblematic of what the experience felt like, where the two were there together. It was really special.
Well, I would let you take me on a boat ride anytime when I come to Florida. So just, but we'll be throwing chickens in the water for sure.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I think we all need to throw chickens together. Guys, I honestly pray that there is a season 2 for this. I'm already, because that finale, holy shit, is all I have to say. So congratulations to 3 of you.
Thank you, Bonnie.
It's really an extraordinary series, and you all are terrific. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.